Here at my shop checking for leaks, and I have this absolute monstrous bug on the wall. Let me see if I can get closer. How do you do it with this? Oh, I think somehow I stopped the recording. I got up on a ladder so I could see him. I mean, here's my hand, so he's the length of my middle finger, nearly from middle knuckle up. Look at that, he's monstrous.
Those are 1-inch slat boards.
That's like 3 inches. He's like 3 inches long.
He's huge.
He's huge. He come to visit me. I was coming to see if I had any leaks.
Ugh, that's so icky looking.
Yeah, I know, but they're gonna replace that.
Good.
And as y'all guys know, we got the sewer broke into, so now I can have a sink. And yeah, but I keep getting this little bitty tiny leak right here, and so it was raining, so we put this coffee cup. Did you put the cup where you think it's?
Yeah. Let's see. I'll give you a video of it.
See, there's water there, but there's no water in the bucket.
Just a little bit of water right there, just a spot.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to put a little bit more patch on that. See, because the bucket up there is dry as a bone. But I can't put the bucket where it's actually leaking, so we're gonna try to put a coffee cup. So
it's a Sonic cup, Mom.
Okay, a Sonic cup. Okay.
Hello everybody. My wife, she's something. Wonderful woman, but she'll work you to death. She's had us out here gathering plumbing stuff up today to get her 2 sinks plumbed in
and wiring.
And wired, and she's bought some boards for shelving and hauled all that. And I've been driving since 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm give out.
That's right.
And it's afternoon, about 4:30, and I think I'm fixing to quit and go home.
Yeah.
Start over tomorrow.
This is what we got. We've got screws and supplies for fixing the tub and stuff for fixing the tub, and that's for the roof. And here is our list, our assortment of plumbing supplies that we still don't have everything, and some wiring supplies. Here is my utility sink. Put the legs on it, Rainey.
That's what I was working on.
I know.
Help if I take this apart.
Is that 2 of them?
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. One leg at a time, as they say.
Yeah. Then I guess you get a little hammer and tap it in.
Yeah, we got them. But anyway, this is the piece de resistance. Is it that gorgeous, guys?
That's some unusual wood. I've never seen it gray like that.
It is blue.
Yeah, it's sort of bluish gray in the wood. And it's all pine. It really come out unusual. I like it.
It is beautiful. It is going to make the beautifulest shelves. And we drove them absolutely crazy at the lumber place, picking through the boards and getting the ones that had blued.
You got the one to leave on it.
Yes, we did. Now my utility sink that he's working on is going to go right here.
It is.
And then I searched and searched about what to do about this counter, and it was going to cost me well over $200 to put a regular countertop on it. So I'm going to take 3 of those 16-foot long boards and make my own wooden countertop and polyurethane it to death.
Good.
It's going to look awesome. Because, and that's because I have gray barnwood, if you haven't seen already. Because I have gray barnwood on the top, and then the counter will be sticking out so many inches, and then
4 inches would be enough, I think.
we decided that 3 of those 12-foot wide boards would fit this counter.
Yes, it should.
And then I bought. Where's my stain at, Randy?
It's over there.
Oh, there it is.
The product.
I got it. I bought this, you're making too much noise, Randy.
Well, you told me to do it.
I
know. And so I'm doing it.
Anyway, I bought this weathered gray transparent stain for this. And I may use it on the shelving boards. And then the boards you saw will make shelves all on this line of the wall and then on my back wall for keeping products that we'll be selling behind the counter, you might say. So that's going to look really gorgeous. And what else did we get? Oh yeah, I know.
Lord, we've been so busy today, spending money.
I think we spent like $500, didn't we?
I don't know. I know I spent $2.
Yeah, and I spent nearly three or more. So, and I found this display rack. I do not know what I'll do with it. It was for shoes. One shoe fit on each side. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna have some fun with that. And then this is the old sink out of my old soapery, and it really looks it too. And it's got to be cleaned up. But that one is gonna go in here. Let me show you. That's gonna go over there in the corner. Oh, and the hot water heater. See the hot water heater? There's my hot water heater.
Been working me to death, y'all.
And well, we about decided to go ahead and just put it right here where the oven was because we have a drain. So there you go. And
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go. Decisions.
Yeah.
You got a pile of plumbing supplies and deciding where to put things?
Yeah. This is fun. You see, this is what you do. You buy multiple different packs of plumbing stuff.
Just $154 worth.
That's all. And then you pick through and figure out which one's going to work the best for what you need. And that's what I've done. You see, because out of my sink, I've got a screw section coming out, which means one of these caps has got a screw on it right there. And you got to have a seal, which is not a problem. But the thing about it is you got to have a short section of pipe that will go on there and fit, and that I don't have. So I'm having to work it out.
Make it work.
Make it work.
This is called Make It Work Reality TV.
That's about it, yeah.
The sink looks absolutely adorable there upside down.
Oh yeah, it works good upside down.
It's giving you the forefinger.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll cut it off for a minute. It's the test to see if it'll work.
Which I don't think it's going to. I think I'm going to have to buy a proper thing for it. Nope. So, I want you to take a picture of this with you when you go back to Lowe's.
Uh-huh.
Get a close-up picture
Don't
of it.
you have it upside down?
Huh? No, honey.
Okay, so tell us what happened, Randy. I went to Lowe's and bought more stuff, and now it'll work.
And maybe it will.
All right, so now we are piecing together the drain.
Yep. Amazing how it works when you got something that fits, don't it?
Yeah.
And this will turn like that right. Well, yeah, like that right there. Or the other way, I'm not sure. It's not set
Yeah,
that
go the
straight.
other way. Because if it's going to sit in this way, it's going to go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. What's the next step?
Flipping it upside right.
All right.
Where's that little rotary rasp that you purchased at?
I don't know. I'll poke around and find it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, the drain's pointed the right way.
Pull that out. Alright, get the
Faucet.
faucet.
Okay, I'll have to go get that.
Watch out, I got your show covered. Need to file that down where you file. Need to file that, just file it down. It's gonna be covered up anyway, so a little more. See, that's my big thing. That'll work.
Was that easy enough for you?
Well, it would have been better if it were a regular drill bit, but a concrete bit works when it's in a bind.
Alright.
Where's the mold? You gotta put that up first. The black thing. This thing.
Oh, I didn't know this was off.
Shame on you, kid. She gets in.
The little bolt.
It may still be in there, in the box.
It hits it too.
Do we have to put anything on about the spray nozzle first?
No.
What about this?
No, not first.
Stand on that side.
First thing you do is put that up through there and find the hole.
I'm in the waiting room.
Put the nozzle down, Mike. Not play with the toys. Did you get it started?
But I like to play with the toys. What's that? No.
See that? Don't tighten it all the way up because the other parts has to be put in first. The spray nozzle.
Good.
Well, you see if I got it too tight.
Yes, you do.
You said tighten her up. I heard it. I
No,
know.
I said put it in. Now
You
get that
gotta
other
tighten her
piece.
up. Kim, I heard him.
Yeah.
Here's two brass fittings that come with it. There's this, but I had the spray nozzle just a
I got it
second.
right here.
Alright.
Shame on me.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm assuming this
You
fits
know,
in.
put that together if you want to. That's right.
Go ahead and screw it on.
Yeah.
It's taking forever in here, man.
Yeah, it had a lot of threads. It goes in there.
Like that.
Is that the way it goes?
Yeah.
It's slightly tilted. Let me look
Well,
at
see,
it.
it's got a
Oh
natural.
yeah. It's got a natural slope. Is that the way it's supposed to be sloped?
That's what I was
away?
asking you.
Or I like it better like that.
All right, let's tighten this down.
The camera. They was just getting an elbow.
Sorry, y'all.
There's a lot of threads on this. You know, I told her that I wasn't going to work long, but I've done it anyway.
I guess you lied, didn't you, Randy?
This way I don't have to work long tomorrow. Because I have to get ready for work early Monday morning.
You know what she says? Ha ha ha, that's what you think.
Truck driver's life is never easy.
Uh-huh. That's true.
If you eat, if you wear clothes, think a truck driver. Because he wouldn't have got there without him.
There we go.
Looking good, looking good.
All right, so now we'll start working on the bottom, right?
You can screw that in right there. There's the small one right there.
So now we put the danglies on.
Yep, these are your
Water.
flex hoses that will connect to your water lines, hot water and cold water.
Did you hook this all up? Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Just got to tighten them up good.
okay.
And then, we're going to put it in place and see how it works. Grab that side.
Okay, can you, let me look and see how that looks. Yeah. I wonder if I should put it all the way up against here. So,
Well, that would be good. And you put a trash can up beside it.
and I put a garbage can over here, and also that gives it more stability.
And that way you could actually put a screw through it into that wood and it would hold it in place.
Yeah, I like that real well. I can put a garbage can beside it, or even a small shelf there to set things that's just been washed.
All right. Now you want to see how we're going to do our pipe, is to figure out where the hole's going to be.
All right.
All right. What we're going to do is, I'm going to disassemble these and just use it for a guide.
Don't press too much on that board, that wall behind you there.
I can turn that back like that. Get me some more.
Michael, we'll move the camera down.
Right there. Give me a pen. Or something. There you go. I think. Do we have any more pipe?
Huh?
Do we have any more pipe in there? Smaller?
We have some
We
pieces.
brought some. Would you bring me a piece of it? A man and his toys.
Ain't there hot?
I'm stealing that from Tina. A little bit more, Mike.
Okay.
Let me put that much more.
Right here?
Yeah.
He says. Not too much.
Just getting it ready. That'll work.
And you're doing that so you can put the mark on the wall?
Yeah, give me a pen now.
And here's your pen. It looks a little cocked. Have you got it straight?
I want it at an angle. That right there. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
There we go. Turn the camera off. Men and their toys. This time it's women and their toys.
Right, Randy, you check the other side and see that he gets that right. And do I look right?
Yep. Line it up with that hole, and you can drop it down just a little if you want to, Kim. Won't hurt nothing. The angle is, because it's got to have an angle.
You mean like this?
No, down
Like this?
a little bit lower. Right there. Just,
The
huh?
wall and the shelf thing.
All right, go.
I'm not getting through.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm going to get the shelf thing down. All right, now go. There you go, it's through.
All right.
That one didn't fell off.
Take a pipe and poke it through and let's see if the test works.
Well, let me get you a 2-inch. That was this one right here, I believe. Is this a 1.5? Yes, it is. Try it.
There you go, it's all the way through.
We did it! Yay! All right, I need to pull that out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now we need one sort of behind it to for the water pipes to go through.
Do I need to put the rest of the board down?
Hey everybody, this is day 2 of us working down here at the shop. We were tired. We went home.
We did.
So anyway, let's keep working on this shop. Okay guys, I'm gonna go get some things out from the car. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling so you can see the master at work.
Oh no. Well, all we're doing today is putting some, gonna get her plumbed in. This is just really simple. You get your cutoff valve. You gotta have a PVC 1/2-inch connector to fit your cutoff valve. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's your PVC connector right here. I mean your cutoff valve right there, and it's got a 1/2-inch female. This is it's a 1/2-inch male and female for a regular PVC pipe, for a cold water pipe. All you do is put the two together with some telephone plumber's tape, and once that's accomplished, they're ready to put on the pipe. With a little cleaner and some that one. And I thought I would go ahead and build 2 of them up before I get started. You do your plumbing tape. You're going to go against the threads. It's pretty easy, really. Once you get it started and get it wrapped around itself, all you do is simple. You just wrap it against the direction you would to tighten it, so that when you tighten it, it only tightens up on the threads. And then once you get it about 2 or 3 rounds around that, you snap that off. You pick up your thing, your cutoff valve, and you thread it in there. And we've had a lot of cold weather, so we went to Lowe's yesterday. They didn't have any of these. They were totally sold out of them. And so this morning we went by Lookout Mountain Hardware, which is up at Mentone, or Mentone Hardware. Stan Lawton owns that, great man. And he was open today, and he had plenty.
I got that done, but I can't lock your car without your keys.
You don't need to lock the back of it. It's fine. Ain't
I-
nothing in there for nobody to crawl in and get.
I believe that your check is in there.
Oh, well, maybe. Just a minute.
All right.
That's it right there. Those 2 are done. And there's the keys.
All right.
We'll go ahead and build 2 hot waters while we're at it. Now these, your hot water pipe, is different. It's what they call CPVC pipe. It will hold the hot water to be used through it and the pressure. But it's a little smaller gauge than a regular cold water PVC pipe. But you basically do it the same way. Take your fitting. Well, whenever I can get her straight. Alright. Wrap that plumber's tape, or it's Teflon tape is what it is. You wrap that up real well. Plumbing's not really that hard. Don't tell the plumbers I said that, because they get all offended. And we don't want that. Once you get your basics down, though, it's pretty easy. So then you just put this CPVC in there and tighten it up the same way. Adjust my adjustable wrench again, because like I said, it's a smaller connector. One more then. Actually, two more. And then you're going to get to watch my wife play with the glue. I know you're all looking forward to that. She likes playing with stuff where she can get messy. You know, if you ever saw the child out in the rain and playing in the mud, I bet when my wife was young, she was that child.
I was a master at mud pies.
Oh, I could make them things and throw them just as good.
I didn't make them and throw them.
Oh, we had battles.
Meals.
I was a typical kid, boy out in there in the country. Not only did we do that, I lived on the hill a little bit. At the end of the hill, there was a low area, and it would fill up with water. So when it would rain, all of the kids in the neighborhood would get at the top of the hill, and we would hit that water at the bottom of the hill wide open, which would be about 1.5 feet, 2 foot deep after the rain. And one bike go one way and you go the other, and be soaked with mud, and you come in, your mom would take your clothes off and stand them up in the corner. It was hilarious. It was great. Very fruitful childhood. But you know, we all loved each other. We had a good time when we was young. Things are different nowadays. Kids don't get enough of them.
Kids just don't get enough mud pies.
Well, they don't get enough chance to be kids and have fun and experience some of the things that we did. All right, I'm going to tighten up that other connector. This is a CPVC connector for a 1/2 inch CPVC pipe. And you basically just tighten that sucker pretty tight, because you don't want her leaking. Of course, that Teflon tape's really good, and it's gonna prevent most of your leakage, but you got to get her tight. There you go. Got one more to build. Because our bathroom down here doesn't have hot water running to it. And my wife wants hot water at her bathroom sink. So I'm going to fix that while I'm here.
Yoo-hoo! Washing your hands with cold water is rough stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, you just take that. Well, you try not to drop it. You take that connector and you just take that Teflon tape, and you wrap it about 3 or 4 rounds around it, get it all the way to the end threads, and then you want it to back up and get it as far up here. Make sure it's all covered. You know, in the old time when they used galvanized pipe, they used what they call plumbing dope, which is basically like a putty stuff that gets hard. It's like a paste, really. But nowadays, with PVC pipe and all of that, they use Teflon tape to do the same thing. All right. I couldn't find my pliers this morning, so I had to go buy a pair, which I didn't buy real expensive ones because hopefully I won't be doing this much. I'm a truck driver, not a plumber. But you know, when you're young and married and you want to try to do everything yourself, and I learned to do just about everything.
That's because we didn't have the money to hire folks.
That's right.
We was too busy raising 2 kids.
And we got them raised, pretty much. Now I have my grandchildren, which I wouldn't take nothing for. They are grand. All those are put together.
All right, I'm gonna turn you
Until
off.
next time.
Okay, now we're gonna add our cutoffs.
Uh-huh.
And I encourage you to never hook up a pipe to anything that you don't put a cutoff on it.
Amen.
We've done that before and we learned that lesson.
The reason I'm putting these on here now is it's just a lot easier than crawling around the floor.
Oh, that's on there good. You have to have your pocket knife.
Oh, my new pocket knife?
Yeah, your new pocket knife.
Oh, I got to do it myself. What you say? It's real sharp.
Okay, this is the cold.
Yeah. You know, you could.
Wait, you gotta take that piece off, don't you? You handed me this one. Or
This one's already off.
Oh, okay.
The reason I went ahead and, like I said, putting these on here now, it's just easier to do it now and get it tightened than it is to crawl around in the floor and do it. Now, if I was a young, skinny guy, it might be easier then, but as it is, all right, need that.
Just that?
Need this, or need that also. So this is going to hold that, and you can tighten. You'll have to adjust it.
Am I going the right way?
Yep. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
I'm dyslexic.
But she's good at making soap. Hold on.
You know what? There's one thing about soap, it don't have a right and a left.
Amen.
Is that
All
good?
right, try that one more. There you go. Good enough. You got to keep that. We got to do one more time.
Yeah. Right, left, names. I am so terrible with names. I'll talk to somebody on Facebook and then they'll change their profile picture. And oh Lord, I have to go back into the message and figure out who they are. I feel horrible about it, but it takes me a while to remember names.
That's good. All right, those two are on. Valves on. I guess we're ready to go ahead and hook this pipe up.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, we probably need to go ahead and drill our water line hole coming through the wall.
Okay, we're going to see if 2 of them would fit in that existing hole first, wouldn't we?
We were.
Okay, all right, we'll get that going. We'll
Okay.
bring you back.
I'm gonna set this over here.
Okay, guys, I'm on the floor underneath the thing, and we've come across a stumbling. This is a piece of our pipe, this pipe right here. I tried to fit it in there, but it won't fit, and we're not sure why Lowe's sold us drains and drain pipe that won't match up, but we're going to have to figure out what to do about this. But this will not fit.
Figure it out. It'll take me a minute.
Yeah, just take him a minute. But I just wanted to let you know what was going on. Okay, so he's taking that one off. And we're going to figure out what parts we need to make it work. I'll bring you back.
Fittings around. I'm going to this fitting here, which should work. Hold on, I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to make sure that, yeah, it fits in there fine. Alright, I want to put a gasket on it. Still want to make sure. Wrong gasket. I might use that. I might just use it like this right here.
Here's one.
Yeah. Put that like that. Yeah, that'll work. Now, I need to fix it to where it will go onto this. See, because this fits my pipe. That's the glue joint right there. Now to get that to fit on that, what you do is you want a I don't like that one. No. I wanted a regular one, but since I ain't got a regular one, I'll use this rubber one. Will be. All right. You have to put your that on there like that.
You're going to want to push it down further because that pipe's going to fit inside that other one some. I don't know how far.
Yep. And then that goes inside of that. But see, that'll push on down all you want to, really. But all I'm wanting to do now is get that on there like that. See, then when you push this up in the end of that other pipe, see, this will slide right into the center of that one. You can loosen that up and actually push that down some if you need to.
Okay.
All right. Put that back. Hey everybody, it's me again.
Are you recording?
I am.
Okay.
She's got her paper towels down and she's fixing to glue the end onto the drain pipe.
Now, guys, this is the glue I'm using, and with this glue, you have to wait 2 hours before you can turn on water.
Yes.
We normally use a wet, dry glue.
But it's not really made. The wet dry glue is a really good glue because you can use it in the winter time if your pipe's bust and it's been cold and wet outside. But it's not made for hot water use.
Yeah, and they informed us of that, and we've used it for hot water before, not knowing that
we have, but they told us not to.
But in any case, and then this is our cleaner.
Yes.
And the first thing you do is you clean your pipes where they're going to make contact. And I've laid some paper towels down because this stuff is purple. And don't ask me why. And so I'm going to clean the inside where they're going to touch each other. And
but actually, you don't have to clean the inside.
That's right, because where's my part? Where's my piece I'm gluing on?
It's right over there to your right hand, but you got to clean the outside of it.
Yeah.
And the inside of that.
Yeah, I know. I just was incorrect. So I'm going to clean the inside of this. here.
And her hands will be purple this afternoon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna clean the outside of this. And this is actually an older piece of pipe that we had at the house that was short, and we felt like
to get it through the wall.
That it was better to take this older piece of pipe that was short and do that. Do we have company?
We do. All right, I'm gonna turn it off for just a minute and let her company in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a snake man.
To get on here.
Hey.
I'm so proud of my two boys.
Yeah. I want to see how many likes I can get for being sexy. Look at these sexy guys.
Sexy men right
You
here.
sobers out there? Yeah.
You know, some men wear pink, we don't have to. We know who we are.
When you sober in your bodies, first thing.
Come on, give us that. Tell us about this hat
I
now.
love his dangles.
It's a girl's hat, but it was on discount. It's cool, and it keeps your head warm.
I love it.
Like an Ewok.
Can you give us a good howl?
He's a mountain man.
Can you give us a howl?
I'm not giving you a howl. It's weird.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I'm a bear. Bears don't howl.
Okay, give us a growl.
I don't growl either. I'm a gentle giant.
Oh, he did that so good. All right, this is Smitty. I consider him my kid, and this is Philip, my kid, which is a grown man and shouldn't be called a kid. There you go. And they stopped by to borrow some tools.
We're cutting some stuff.
And I begged them to let me put Philip. I begged.
Watch out, Bubba.
There you go. I begged them to let me put him on the video, and they finally agreed. Do you have anything you want to tell YouTube?
I have 3 nipples.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, she's fixing to start gluing the stuff.
And this pipe was really old and dirty, and I don't think I've completely got the little booger clean.
Well, you're going to have to let it dry some before you put the glue on there now.
Do we really? We don't never have to do that with the wet dry.
Well, I would for just a second or two. You can go ahead and be gluing the inside of the other thing.
All right, and then
But just remember when you put it on there, Kimberly, you put it on and then you grab a hold of the big pipe and that thing there and you twist it a quarter of a turn.
he acts like I've never done this. Who always does this part, Randy?
Well, you usually.
All right. So we're going to put it on here. Real good.
Well, this being the drain, it really ain't got to be perfect, but now the outside of the pipe.
Now the outside of the pipe.
Alright, now she's ready to apply, put one in the other,
And then we
and
put it
turn a
on,
quarter of a turn.
slide as hard as you can on, and twist slightly. And there you go.
And there you go.
All right. And then, as you can see, things are dripping on the paper towels, but I did miss here a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and reseal your glues up right quick.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a drip. So I've got my thing under it, my paper towels under it, because I don't want to mess up my brown floor.
Well, you may have to touch up some on your floor anyway.
Okay. And now
I'm going to lower the camera down here where they can see what you're doing.
I'm going to slide the pipes together. And
I'm going to ease it on over here.
put my red seal here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to screw it on.
Alright, then you can tighten up all the rest of the connectors. Well, this has gotten pushed away from the thing a little bit.
What has?
This, it goes toward the wall some.
Oh, okay, then I better loosen this back up.
That's good enough.
Hang on my seal. Okay.
I keep trying to get her to let me put a couple of screws in the top of her edge
I'm not
of this
ready
sink.
yet.
But she says, no, she's not ready yet.
I'll put them screws in there when I get it ready.
I'm helping to record this, holding this camera down where you all can see what her little hands are doing.
Okay.
She's always helped with the plumbing. Now the other ones, they all need to be tightened up. I'm gonna turn around here where y'all can see what she's doing there. Tighten them all up tight. Make sure you turn them right, don't turn them left. There you go. And that's how that looks.
That one there just wouldn't tighten anymore with my hands. But once we get water in it,
yeah, we can put some flares on there
what
too.
we'll do is we'll put something in there and put some water
Now,
in
I tightened that top one pretty tight.
I know, but what you do is you get some water filled up in your sink, and then you let it all out at one time. And if it's gonna drip, it'll drip right then, and you can go and find which one needs to be tightened and tighten it. And that's how you do that. All right.
Thank you very much, everybody. We're gonna cut this off for just a minute. All right, we're live, y'all.
Okay, the hardest part is figuring out what pieces you need. The gluing is really quite easy, except for you have to watch about this blue crap, the cleaner. They want you to be able to see, or purple, they want you to be able to see that you did your job, that you cleaned it all good, and if it was clear, you might accidentally not do a good job. So,
that's correct.
So they use it, and it's very staining.
Oh, yes.
Anything it touches is forever purple.
It takes a few weeks to wash off, that's for sure.
I've got places of it where I spilled once in the dining room, and I never did get it off. Then we're going to put our glue in there. And I put a whole bunch of glue in there.
And then you glue the outside of the other pipe.
And then I'm going to put glue around the outside. It's okay to drip, just put something down. Excuse me. And then put it on.
Push it in hard and turn it.
Push it in hard and turn it a fourth of the way at least.
That levels the glue out. And then it's done.
Then we'll do the same with the cold.
With the hot.
I mean with the hot, and it's gonna be hot. Randy, would you take that hot water and pull it out and run it underneath the cold water for me?
I probably can do that.
All right.
I'm gonna turn this off or let you have the camera.
Yeah. I need a glass of water. Anyway, but if you'll see, that hot is gonna touch here, and there's no way I can keep the purple off of it. I'm gonna pull it out down the bottom, and then I'll be able to keep the purple off the wall. Can I have a sip of your drink?
It's recording.
Okay, now we're going to clean out the hot water side. And if you'll notice, the reason I had Randy move the hot water is because I didn't want purple on my wall, and that was exactly what was going to happen where that pipe was positioned. Is I was going to end up with purple on my wall, and being up in this little hole, I couldn't do nothing about it. And I had every plans on doing something about it, so that's what I did. And now, grab my hot water. The hot water was the dark yellow fittings, and then you'll notice that the pipe matches it in color.
It's smaller. It's called CPVC.
Yeah. And
I bet you two didn't know you knew how to plumb, huh?
I do a lot of plumbing at the house.
We've done it for years.
Put it in.
Push it in real
As far
hard.
as it'll go, turn your pipe. If your pipe won't turn, turn your fitting. And there you go. We are plumbed in. This sink is plumbed into the drain and to the water. Now we just got to go the other side and continue feeding it on down.
That's right. We'll be back.
I'm not sure if they can see. I can't tell from this angle. But in any case, just cut it. We're cutting the other end of that drain pipe.
It's always nice to have tools.
Alright. And then you need the cleaner.
Well, yeah. Cleaner and the glue.
Put the paper towel under where you're at.
Well, not really, because this floor hasn't been painted yet. But I can.
Okay. Put the paper towel down under where you're going to be gluing.
Alright.
And I don't know if those are loose or not. I think they're tight though.
Alright.
Alright.
Turn the camera off for just a minute. sit down here on the floor and do this.
Okay.
Where's the glue? I mean the cleaner.
There it is.
All right. What we just done was we cut that pipe off we put through the wall. Clean the outside of it off with your hands. Some people use sandpaper, but that works just as good. I've got a 90-degree here and a 90-degree here and a short piece to put in between. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there like that. I'm going to put that 90 there. When I put it up here on this pipe, it's going to turn my drain at an angle, so because you want to have a fall, and it's going to push it over to the wall, and then I'll continue on with the straight pipe from there.
All right, and so what that'll cause is, what you want to do is not have that level. You want to have it slightly tilted, is what you were saying.
Right.
All right, here's your another paper towel for wherever you're going to do your cleaning.
All right, I'm going to do it right there. All right, let's take this off and put it all together.
Figured you'd clean it right there, so I handed you that extra paper towel. Don't you need to move your paper towel over there in front of you?
I'm good right there.
You gonna do it over there? Okay.
Main thing about this cleaning is getting out all that old ink and grime off of it. Flip it over, because I'm going to be gluing both sides of this. I'm not near as easy with it as Kim is. Then I'll just set it right there for a few seconds and go ahead and clean the insides of these. One more thing right here, because I don't want to splash on Kim's wall. I'm going to be real careful and slow and easy.
I don't want to be purple. I don't want to be purple.
I don't want to be purple, but I can't help it today.
You want me to take that out
I
of the
don't
way?
want to be blue, because I was there yesterday. That's all my singing, and that's all I'm going to do. Alright. Now we're getting ready to put it all together.
See, we need a big piece of drain pipe.
Not yet, but give me just a minute on that one.
Yeah, but we're going to need it.
Yeah, we will need it eventually.
We're going to glue it onto that connector first before we add the file.
Yep.
No. Because you want to not push it in so far. You push that one in as far as it'll go. So it may be hard for you to get it all the way to the wall if you push that one in as far as it'll go.
Yeah, I'm not going to push it in as far.
Okay.
What I want to do now is glue this one to this one.
I think you should glue it onto the wall first.
Onto this one?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and get it there.
I'm not sure then I can...
Oh, it might... No.
See, it's going to reach... It's going to be a little bit off, but that's fine.
You need it real close to the wall.
It ain't going to go all the way to the wall, but that's fine. It'll take it up on the way over there.
I have a cabinet that's going to be sitting here that's got to go all the way against the wall. I guess we better turn the camera off and sort out what we're going to do about it. Okay, guys, it took both of us down here because we had to get exactly the right level. We had to get the right distance to the wall. We had to get all this at the right angle, and it took both of us down here with all four hands to get this exactly right because we're not plumbers, we're amateurs, I guess you might say. But in any case, we knew what we had to get done. It just took both of us, and there was no place for a camera. So anyway, so we've got that done, and if I can get it level, you can see it's at a slight fall. And that way that the water will not back up but drain out. And now we've got this metal pipe though we got to get rid of, and we're gonna cut that loose.
With salt.
Is it on?
Yeah, my wife's fixing to cut this pipe here.
Guard your ears.
Nothing like having a good tool.
Smoke is coming out of the hole.
It got a little warm. See the pipe that I have now that she took loose?
There you go. Now that won't be in my way no more.
No.
No more.
Set that up there. And now say bye-bye, Kim. So to attach that fitting, yes. Yeah, clean that copper up.
All right. So we clean the copper up.
Again, I say it's good to have tools.
Yeah, so we can cut and add the fittings.
Yes.
Okay guys, Randy's gonna put some screws under this long drain pipe.
And then I'm gonna buy some clamps.
Yeah, we're gonna buy some clamps, but this is to temporarily hold it where it should be as I glue it and as we continue to work with it. So he'll be doing that over here to the side. And I'm gonna be gluing this in. So Randy, are you ready to put the screw in?
Give me just a second.
All right,
I'm getting old, y'all.
I'll go ahead and be cleaning
Clean her up good.
this pipe. This is oh, I got purple on the wall.
Shameful.
I know, I didn't want purple.
Shameful.
You have to kill it when you get this purple stuff on the wall.
See, I was real careful a moment ago.
I know.
Because I knew if I'd have done that, she'd have been...
Oh, foot.
The whole wolf thing would have come out.
Oh, foot.
Now, I'm just kidding. My wife is one of the most tender-hearted, gentle people you ever met. And then she wakes up. No, she is. She's real good. I've been lucky.
Okay, there we
Lucky
go.
she didn't kill me a long time ago. Because I like to have fun and enjoy a good joke every now and then.
Alright, here we go.
Are you getting ready?
I'm ready.
Well, I'm glad.
Okay. You got your end?
Yep. Push it all the way in.
Lift it a touch higher. Lift it a touch higher. I can't get it in.
Is it not in?
Push, I'll support.
That's it.
It's just not going in.
It's not going in.
It's not going in.
Well,
Push it all
in
in.
that case, take the cleaner and clean that glue off on the inside of it right quick.
Okay, I think it's because it wasn't pushed all the way up against the wall.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
That cleaner will clean that old glue out.
Okay. I'm gonna need a paper towel too. I think they're handy. Are they handy up on top of that one thing? On the counter?
Yep. And then clean the end of the pipe off the same way.
Oh yeah.
That take the glue out?
I am getting it out.
Alright. Alright. Oh.
It was stuck to the paper towel. I made a mess. And there's the paper towels. Oh, this is just going to be purple seedy. Oh, it's not too bad. Here.
Well, this floor's still got to be painted anyway.
I know.
May have to cut that pipe off to get that off.
I really think we need to. Turn off the camera and let's cut this pipe fresh.
And we'll be back, folks.
Okay. All right, we figured out the problem. It was the angle of this pipe. Brandy's getting down there.
And we're gonna ease it back out.
We're just gonna glue the one pipe this time.
Yeah, we're not gonna put any more glue in here. This is a drain, not a water pipe. And I'm gonna clean it one more time. He says, but you couldn't see what I could see right there that needed to come off. There really was something that needed to come off.
I think she poured out most of her cleaner.
It is a touch lower than it was, Randy. I'm telling you, you just can't get, good plumbing work done without getting purple.
Good help's hard to find.
I know. Okay. Put the lid on the cleaner. Okay. Now, we're gonna put that drill in, that in afterwards. But you're gonna get closer to help me get this.
Yeah, I'm gonna help push.
No fingers against the wall. Oh, I haven't cleaned this side yet.
Yeah, you're not gonna be gluing the pipe or putting it in, are you?
No, I'm not gonna put no glue in there.
Just when we're gonna be the male side.
Okay. The glue on here.
Remember, you gotta pull out on that a little bit.
Remember, no fingers against the wall. Twist. Twist. There we go. It's in now. Ow! Wasn't ready for that last one. Okay. And then I'm going to put just a little glue around the seam. And that's what I usually do if I have issues with a connection. Lift it up and put your drill, your screw where you want it before it gets hard. And I'll show that on the video. You're working on getting the level
For the drainage.
For the drainage, and you're using a slight fall.
Yep.
So that it's slightly inclined towards the drain.
Yep. Right there.
Is that far enough in on the screw?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I have finished cleaning out this drain. I'm pouring some water in it. When you flush the toilet, you can hear it, so we know that the water is going where it's supposed to. And then we had to figure out a way to tie into it, and Randy came up with a really wonderful idea, and I've just worked really hard to clean this out the rest of the way. And we'll be putting this fitting like that down here in the drain, and then it will connect like this, and this boot will go down over it, and then we'll have to seal up around the edges to keep
around the boot.
Yeah, around the boot to keep sewer gases from coming up. But this should take care of us quite well. It'll actually be more like this with the boot like that.
The boot will go in the hole actually.
Yeah, you'll push the boot down in the hole a little bit, and then we'll seal up all around it. And this will be how we'll keep our sewer gases down there, water down there, and whatnot. And you can see that this is draining good, and I've cleaned out the hole now, the full size. I had to stick my hand in there and really feel around and see that I had gotten it fully open. And so we're all good now. All right.
Smile for everybody.
Randy's gluing our makeshift fitting to go in our odd sewer hole.
Yeah, this is what you call rigging something right here.
Rigging. We're rigging.
I'm rigging it. Engineering. Just like that.
All right.
And
Put
like
the lids
that.
on your stuff.
Yeah, I already
Put the lid on
I
your,
already got the lid on that
put your
timer.
lid on your container and it will not spill. Leave the lid off your container. Hey, I can do it with the lid on too. I can spill it. I can do it. I know I can.
believe it, but you know what? She's really good.
All right, so we're fixing to hook that up over here, I do believe. So I'll get the camera ready and I'll bring you back. My husband just jumped right in here. He had to run to Lowe's because they had gave him a wrong part. He'd asked for one thing and they gave him half of it.
And so now, I'm working with this, what I do have.
It's a little crooked.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I can always straighten her up, maybe.
Yeah, now push it down. Push it down on the back side. It's crooked. It's not as far down on the back, close to the wall, as it is in the front.
Over here?
In the front, in the back wall.
Right here?
Yeah. It's higher up on the pipe. You're still pushing the...
Yeah, turn the camera off.
No, just a second. I'll show you.
Well, see if you can do it. I'm getting up.
Okay, now you just tie.
See if you can work with it.
No, I got it.
It needs to go down further down in there.
I don't think it'll go down any further. No, it's hitting that thing right there. You know, that lever, that lock.
Will this straighten up? Yeah. All right, I need to cut it off right there at the top of it then. You want to do that?
Okay, pull it straight the way you want it.
Right there.
Okay. All right, now it's good. All right, so now we got to cut it.
Yep.
I don't know if this thing's still hooked up. Is this what you're going to cut it with?
Yep.
Here you go. I'll have to get over and help you hold it. I do believe it. I got to get your cord straightened out. Hang on. Your cord is
I ain't plugged up either.
Aha, you are not.
Not
The
plugged up.
drill was plugged up from when I was cleaning out the hole.
Uh-huh. Ready?
Hang on a second. Hang on.
I gotta get down there further.
I'll hold it. Don't cut my leg off. Leave room to put your other piece on.
What the devil?
There we go.
Now.
I thought that other piece had to fit over the top.
And I hope I'm right about that.
Why didn't you stop there?
Move.
No, it fits in it, right?
Anything else in there? Oh, crap. Did I? Did.
All right, we're turning off the camera. Okay, cleaner, glue. Okay, we got that down in there with his cut, and yes, his piece had to fit on the top of it, but we were able to slide our boot further down in there and make it work.
And before you put that on there, tighten that ring up. Here you go. That'll hold that in place better.
Okay, and now clean all the debris off and clean it. Clean it apart.
and glue it. Give it a twist, and ta-da! It is on there. We was gonna make another one and cut another pipe, but we just had 1S. Randy says never just buy 1S curve. Okay.
Alright.
Can I hand that back to you? Okay.
Alright.
Oh, is there more gluing to be done right here? Right now or after we get the sink?
As soon as I can cut a piece of pipe.
Okay, well I'll take the glue and put it back down here. Alright, so we're gonna cut a piece of pipe and make it work.
Need the Sawzall.
Alright, we are cleaning. This is our connector piece. Okay, and now we can fit this on it for our drain to fall in when we're ready. We are making it work.
You can bring your stuff back, glue back up here, and we can go ahead and get this ready.
Alright. I'll just leave this piece here because we'll need it when the time comes. Just
What?
leave this piece here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, now we can.
Pondering where to put the
Yep.
pipes.
I'm pondering.
Some soapy water just come out of that thing. So that's what I was trying to do, is trying to get it up without it getting on you.
Alright, let me have this back.
Oh, there's a lot of soapy water in here, Randy. I'm sorry. There's a
Just
lot.
give me the thing.
Okay. As a matter of fact, it needs to be flushed out. There's soap residue in there.
Alright.
Is it going to hook into the one on the wall or hook
Yeah.
up to the side?
I think I can get it.
Looks like it'd be better with you if you put that other part up
Can
there.
you put this up yonder?
Alright, if you put that other part you got laying there, from my point of view, it looks like it would actually go in better up there at the top where you originally had it.
Where?
Turn it towards the drain.
Like that?
And see, and you had that L there. Isn't that an L? T, I mean,
It's a T.
excuse me. With just a little bit of effort.
We'll have to go back this way some to do that.
No, honey, oh,
Can't reach.
are you gonna put the other drain up and over? You can't do the other drain that way, can you? That's gotta point towards the wall.
Let's go point toward the wall.
This is gonna point towards the wall for that other drain to go. I have access into it right there. I was talking about putting this into that, but it would mean shortening this up.
I can shorten that. That ain't a problem.
Okay.
Alright, well that'll work then. You're a smart girl. Put that like that right there.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't glue it down.
Bring the drain over and put it in right here.
Uh-huh.
And then scoop this one on up and pull it over.
Mm-hmm. Will that work?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are they watching us?
Yep.
Well, they see my belly. Don't be telling nobody.
Okay. Okay, guys, we've just got a test run here, and we've marked where we think we should cut it once we do it, and now we're going to see if we can make it work.
Start now.
Okay, we've got it all glued on that side, but the final slip down. And now I'm gluing this on because that'll take one factor out of the mix. I'm trying to guess where to cut it to put it all together. So I'm getting this
And what
done.
is that piece?
This is a connector.
A coupling, that's right.
A coupling, okay. So anyway, so I'm taking and going ahead and putting one part of the puzzle on so I can for sure mark where it goes. Alright. Now I've got some glue that's come through to the other side. I'm going to get that out of the way because it'll, excuse me, it'll give trouble with the next piece fitting in if I let it harden up. I'm going to go ahead and clean that. And then I'm going to hold this piece here. Look at how far it'll have to go in. You need to put your hand on that.
Yes, I'm gonna
just move the
ease
camera
the
closer to me.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Make sure it's still showing down here.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. And you put that where you felt like it needed to be.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna mark. I have found that these last connectors, sometimes it's hard to get it all the way in there. So I think I would have cut it a touch short than exactly on it. Okay, you holding it where you want it?
Yeah, we may end up having to put a little spacer up here to keep this moved over where it's supposed to be.
Alright, so I think right there. Okay, so now you can go ahead and pull that piece up off.
Okay. Pick up and twist it a little bit.
Alright, and now we're going to cut this. So,
I'm going to cut it off for now.
alright. Okay guys, we've got it clamped. I'll have to paint that, but we had to have a piece of wood between it. And there it goes. Our water stops there so far. We got a clamp here. We got it all put in. We got our file to where it is 12 inches down there, 11 inches right here, and 10 inches right here. So that should cause no problem with water gently flowing into the hole. All right, off we go to the next step.
Okay.
Hang on a minute, let me get over there and help you. We got our hot water heater in here, and
All right, hold on, let's see here. All right, I need to go the other way.
I'll hold it.
You need to, I'm gonna be holding this, and you need to put this on this right here,
Okay.
and pull it yonder way.
We've been to Lowe's.
And we're gonna take this booger out.
Maybe. Looks like they burnt copper on top of it. I can't get that thing done. Hang on.
That's not copper, that's that putty.
Oh, from a long time ago. That putty you was talking about when they didn't have tubing.
Teflon tape.
Okay. Trying to get this thing big enough now.
Now let's tighten it up. No!
and water is up here now. Isn't that a half inch? We've been to Lowe's and we had really, really cold. I know if you've seen some of the videos, I was talking about it being 2 below and stuff. And a lot of people's pipes froze. And so a lot of people raided Lowe's for a lot of the things that we need. And we haven't been able to get what we need to hook up our hot water heater. We thought we had it, but this turned out to be a 1/2 inch instead of a touch bigger you thought it was. We had the right fitting then to cut this completely out of the mix. You know, there's water over that thing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's getting wet from us poking around at it.
See, I can't do two things at once. If you could hold...
Show me what?
Try it like that.
Whoa, whoa! You're bending this copper. You're not doing nothing.
Bending what?
This copper bent.
That's not what I want to bend.
I know. I'm just saying stop.
Try it right here. I need to get it lower.
Hang on.
Let me try wash my hands.
Okay. But let me watch here because I don't want the water to start spewing. Did it loosen?
No, these gave.
All right, I think we should stop. We're just going to end up making water spewing all over the place because where's water on that thing? In any case,
We're done for the night.
Randy says we're done for the night.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm beat. I'm tired.
Well, I'll let you know.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and hook up this cold water and hot water pipe and get the cold and the water ran over there. We can always cut it off then where we need it. And that'll be good to have that done. Did you get me one of those ties, Randy?
One of those what?
I need a tie.
Sure.
Okay, I'll get up.
I'm getting it. You want a white one?
I do.
There you go.
Won't fit there.
Yeah, it will. Ready?
Okay. Thank you.
White one pipe goes on top.
I'm not gonna pull it.
Yeah, don't put it real high.
I think I actually.
I think you did too much.
I think that's it. There we go. Okay.
Of course, you might not want to do it like that far, but
I can always cut that.
yeah. Put your adapter on first. Alright, now glue your adapter and put that on. You was fixing trying to stick pipe in pipe without an adapter.
No, I was gonna put both ends in at the same time. I have the glue already on both of them.
Push it down, honey.
Okay.
There you go.
Tell him I had it right.
No. But you were trying. That means a lot.
Oh, shut up.
In this day and time, trying's half the thing.
Oh, shut up.
As long as you made it look
Oh,
good.
that's so that it won't get up on the wall and get purple.
As long as you made it look good while you were trying.
See, I was doing everything all at one time.
Yeah, but you can't do that with this. You got to do one thing at a time and do it right.
Yeah.
There you go again. You're going to keep mess up.
Twist it. Okay.
Now she can put her cabinet back through, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this tie, zip tie,
Why are you gonna cut it?
the end of it off,
Oh, okay.
cause it's too long.
Okay.
She bought me a nice knife this week. See how nice a knife she bought me? Isn't that nice? Real sharp too.
Okay guys, Randy is poised with some water and he's gonna pour it when I tell him, and we're gonna check the drain and see how things go. And sorry, I got hung. We got my soap making cabinets situated with the wonky counter that I will eventually replace, and I got the sink where it's going to be about, and I have a shelf, I mean a utility table that's going to fit right here, so when we wash things we'll put things out to dry. And so now we're going to go over here and see if we can see if the water is going correctly.
You ready?
Almost, Randy. Okay, Randy, let's see if we can see any water or hear it. Go for it.
Well, did it run out?
It is running out. All right, to keep the gases from coming up, we're stuffing that in here for now.
I got a cap.
You got a cap? Oh, he thinks everything. Just don't tell you he's got it. Where be the cap, Randy? We be waiting on the cap. I told him, I said, you think of everything, you just don't tell nobody you got it.
It won't work. We on the second.
Why won't it work?
Well, because that's... I'll show you mine.
Oh, because it needs a piece of pipe in there.
Oh, we had a really short piece.
We do.
There. Now stick that down in.
You do it.
All right.
All right, will that keep the gases at bay?
Should, yeah.
Okay. Should we caulk up around that yet, or wait till we finish with it? Because we might wiggle, we might jiggle it and stuff.
Yeah. Seal up around it real good when we get done.
All right. So I've got this really nifty table that's gonna fit over in the corner.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Come here. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
It's an old sort of handmade utility table, but this is back in the back where we do classes.
Oh.
See, want that table? It'll just fit there perfect. And I could
With
put
your whole scheme of things.
yeah, and I'll put some
Theme of things. That's it. Theme of things.
yeah, I'll put some towels over the top of it, and it'll be perfect for drying dishes.
Look at this old tub you've got.
I know that's going in the display window. Work, 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 work. This is
Sail, 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 sail.
I found this on the side of the road, guys. It's a shoe display. It holds one shoe right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Probably nothing.
I don't know. You don't know.
Never throw away what you don't have to.
You don't know what I'm gonna do with that. You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Don't want to know.
And over there is a sign. See, and I may use that and have it repainted. I've been digging around over there. There's my beautiful blued wood. That desk is such a monster. I do not know how I'm gonna paint this room with that thing. It takes like 4 men to pick that sucker up. I mean,
have one question about it. Are you planning on keeping it?
I was, but I'm about to the point. I think.
I can bring a chainsaw down here and I can take care of that booth.
Yeah, but it's not mine. It's Miss Cole's.
We'll tell her to come move it out.
We might have to sit it at the back door and tell her we're ready for her to take that.
I just asked her if she wants it, actually, because it's probably not Miss Cole's. It's probably...
No, what's his face left it for? She'll try to sell it, I think. Anyway, so that's the sink where the water went. And I got to find me a garbage can to fit there, or a table. We got water on the floor, Randy.
Where at?
Well, it's weird. We have water over here, not underneath the sink. Oh yeah, it's leaking big time.
Well, we'll get under there and fix it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tighten it. See, that's how you tell. There's water caught in that thing, and it's gonna mess up my freshly painted floors. So you gotta tighten that tonight, Randy. Just so you know.
That's what you get for letting Kim put it together.
No, I'm just kidding. Kim did a great job putting it together. She did a great job gluing and working me to death this weekend.
And I put in some more screws in this, supporting this a little bit better whenever he went to Lowe's. Oh, and there's something else I did. This will hold I'm hoping this will look good here and hold our menus. I vacuumed it because it was really dusty. But to hold the menus of what we offer to be made by hand while you wait. And so, and everything. So, there he goes. So, yeah, that one there's the one that was leaking. So anyway, oh, and we found this flexible conduit. Because the 220 wire will come out of this hole, go up and over, and then come down to the water heater and hook on right here to these pipes. And so anyway, so we had to have something to put that in. And we're hoping flexible conduit sold at Lowe's. Oh, and I got a cap on this to keep it from leaking. So that's situated, and I can still use water hose when I want to.
You can bring me a towel and dry this up.
Okay. I think the paper towels are actually in here. Sorry, guys. I got that sink for $29.99, was it?
It was.
At Dixie Salvage. And the faucet for $49?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, it was $49. So anyway, so this is what we got done. 2 days work, but out of parts. It's dark outside, but it's still pretty early. All right,
It's time to go home and go to bed for me. I got to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And I think I get stressed, chapped lips. I think I just lick and worry my lips to death when I'm working down here because I'm stressed out about it or something, or trying to make it work. And I just always get chapped lips when I come down here. Just always. Okay. Bye, guys.